everybody to our Christingle service. We're going to listen to a story. We're going to listen to some carols. We're going to learn how to make a Christingle, and we're going to have a short time of prayer. I hope you enjoy the service. Hello, I'm Derek. I don't think we've met.
No, we haven't. I'm Donna. Lovely to meet you.
Have you been here long?
No, I just arrived today.
Really? Have you come far?
Yes, we came from Nazareth.
Wow, that's quite a trip. Who's we?
What do you mean, who's we?
Well, you said we came from Nazareth. Who's we?
Oh, I see what you mean. I came from Nazareth with Mary and Joseph.
To do with this census thing?
Yes, Mary and Joseph are from the tribe of David. So they had to come to Bethlehem to register. So here we are.
So, how are you? Long journey. You must be exhausted. Is Joseph a big guy? Heavy? Was it hard work?
No, I didn't carry Joseph. I carried Mary.
Wow, he must be quite a guy. Not many men I know would walk all that way for someone else to have a ride. He must really love her.
Well, yes, he does. But there's more to it than that.
Sounds interesting. Go on.
Mary is expecting a baby. Well, at least she was.
What do you mean, she was? Did something happen?
No, not like that. But the baby was due. Really due. Really due. Really due. She might have had him by now.
Him? How do you know the baby will be him if you don't know if she's had the baby yet?
It's complicated.
I love complicated. Talk to me. Tell me everything.
You won't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
Well, they were talking on the way down. It's all very strange.
Go on.
An angel appeared to her, to Mary.
No way! That's crazy!
See, I told you you wouldn't believe me.
No, I do. I didn't mean it like that, really. I just meant that's wild, cool, crazy. I'm listening. Go on, please.
Well, the angel told Mary she was going to have a baby.
Didn't she know?
No, she didn't know because she wasn't. She wasn't going to have a baby until the angel talked to her. Then she was. The angel told her, and then it happened like the angel said.
How did that happen then?
I don't really know. It just happened. God made it happen.
No way. That's crazy. No, I'm not saying I don't believe you, but wow, crazy.
I know.
And the man, Joseph, he just accepted that. He's amazing.
Well, he wasn't too sure at first, but then an angel told him to in a dream. Then he was okay.
That's pretty great. I knew he was a good guy.
Little donkey on the dusty road. Got to keep on plodding onwards with your precious load. Been a long time, little donkey, through the winter's night. Don't give up now, little donkey, Bethlehem's in sight.
Wow, is that song about you?
Yes, I suppose so, a little. But it's really about Mary and Joseph.
Wow, you're quite something, aren't you?
Well, no, not really. It's not me that's special. It's the baby. It's Jesus that's special.
Who's this coming?
Hello, you. Are you okay out here all on your own? I'm okay, thanks. Do I know you? No, I don't think so. I only got here today.
How do you know my name then?
I don't. What is your name?
My name is Eunice, but my friends call me you.
Oh, I see. I'm Donna. This is Derek.
Hello, good to meet you. Donna's come all the way from Nazareth, just arrived today. Where are you from?
Well, I'm just up on those hills. I've come from there.
What are you doing in Bethlehem?
Oh, it's complicated.
We love complicated. Talk to us. Tell us everything.
You won't believe me if I told you.
Try us.
Well, we were up in the hills and there was this light. And, well, it's all very strange.
Go on.
Well, an angel appeared to us, to the shepherds.
No way. That's crazy.
See, I told you that you wouldn't believe me.
No, we do. I don't mean it like that, really. I just meant that's wild, cool, crazy. We're listening. Please go on.
Okay, well, the angel told the shepherds about a baby, a new baby, born tonight in Bethlehem.
No way. That's crazy. No. I'm not saying we don't believe you, but wow, crazy.
I know.
And the shepherds, they just accepted that. They are amazing.
Well, they weren't too sure at first, but the angel explained everything. Then they were okay.
That's pretty great. They must be good guys.
They are. We've been to visit the baby. He was beautiful and wonderful and, I don't know. There was just something different about him. He was amazing. I can't really describe him. They're on the way back up to the hills, to the other sheep, but I couldn't keep up.
Really about you?
Well, yes, I suppose so. A little. It's really about the shepherds.
Wow, you're quite something, aren't you?
Well, no, not really. It's not me that's special. It's the baby. It's Jesus. He's special.
Oh, wow! Who's this coming?
Oh, hello, Hemp. Are you okay? You're out here all on your own.
I'm okay, thanks. Do I know you?
No, I don't think so. I only came into town this evening.
Ah, how do you know my name then?
I don't. What is your name?
My name's Humphrey, but my friends call me Hump.
Ah, I see. I'm Eunice. My friends call me you. This is Derek and this is Donna.
Hello, good to meet you. Donna's come all the way from Nazareth, just arrived today. Eunice came down from the hills this evening. Where are you from?
Wow, I'm from a country a long, long way away to the east.
Ooh, what are you doing in Bethlehem?
No, it's complicated.
We love complicated. Talk to us. Tell us everything.
You wouldn't believe me if I did tell you.
Try us.
Well, we were out in the desert and we saw this new light. It had never been there before. We had never seen it before. And, well, it's all very strange.
Oh, go on.
Well, a star appeared to us, to the kings from the east.
No way. That's crazy.
See, I told you that you wouldn't believe me.
No, we do. I didn't mean it like that, really. I just meant that's wild, cool, crazy. We're listening. Go on, please.
Okay, well, the star was a sign. There was going to be a new king here in Judea.
No way. That's crazy. No, I'm not saying we don't believe you, but wow, crazy.
I know.
And the kings, they just accepted that. They are amazing.
Well, they weren't too sure at first. They followed the star. At first, they went to the palace, to Herod. He sent us here, to Bethlehem. They saw the star again. Then they were okay.
Wow, that's pretty great. They must be good guys.
They are. We've been to visit the king. They gave us gifts. The king was a baby. Oh, he was beautiful and wonderful. And I don't know. There was something different about him. He was amazing. I can't really describe him. They were getting ready to go back to the east, and I needed to find some water to drink to be ready.
About you?
Yes, I suppose so. A little. Well, it's really about the kings.
Well, you're quite something, aren't you?
Well, no, not really. It's not me that's special. It's the baby. It's Jesus that's special.
Well, have a great trip back and hope you find some water.
Thanks. I hope you catch up with the shepherds.
Thanks.
I lost my sheep. 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 But I won't give up. And I won't give in, 'cause that's not the way that I should be living. I won't stop. I won't sleep. I'll keep going till I find me sheep. Yay! See, I didn't give up. I didn't give in, 'cause that's not the way that I should be living. I didn't stop, I didn't sleep, but I'll keep going till I found me sheep. I found me sheep, I found me sheep, I found me sheep, I found me sheep, I found me sheep. Come on now, let's go home. Come with us. We'll find you some water.
Wow, they were amazing. Those stories.
And they were talking about the baby that Mary had. Jesus. They said he was special.
They said he was beautiful and wonderful, and that there was something different about him. They said he was amazing. They said they couldn't describe him.
Beautiful.
Wonderful.
Amazing.
Indescribable.
And there's something else. Something I haven't told you.
What's that?
It's complicated.
Well, we've done some complicated.
Well, I kind of knew all this was going to happen.
Go on, I'm listening.
You won't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
Well, I had a dream. I dreamed all of this.
No way. That's crazy.
But do you believe me?
I do. You know I do.
I dreamed about Mary and Joseph and coming to Bethlehem and baby Jesus being born here in Bethlehem and shepherds coming to see him and kings coming to see him and angels and a star. I didn't understand it all. I didn't understand any of it. But I do now.
No way. That's crazy.
But you believe me?
I do. You know I do. I would have believed you anyway. But there's a special reason I believe you.
Go on. I'm listening.
It's complicated.
Of course it is.
I had a dream.
No way. That's crazy.
But you believe me?
I do. You know I do.
I dreamed that I was carrying a young man into a big city. There were crowds of people. They were singing and shouting. They put their cloaks on the ground in front of him. They were waving palm branches. They were welcoming a new king. It was beautiful, wonderful, amazing, indescribable.
Who was this man? What happened next?
I don't know. I don't know who he was. I don't know what happened next.
Wow. You're quite something, aren't you?
Well, no, not really. It's not me that's special. It's the king. It's the king that's special.
Do you think your dream is connected with my dream?
I don't know. But it feels like it is. I guess we'll see.
So we're now going to make our Christingles. If you are watching this after visiting the drive-through nativity and have picked up a Christingle kit, it should have the following in it. Some red tape, a square of silver foil, a bag of sweets, a candle, a colouring in sheet, and you might have an orange in. Some of the bags had oranges and some of them didn't. You might need to add one then. So you could use an orange, or you could use a satsuma or an easy peeler or something like that. If you didn't pick up a bag, you should be able to find most of those things in your house. You could use a candle from a birthday cake instead, and you could use any sweets or dried fruit like raisins or sultanas, and you could also use red ribbon or perhaps some red wool and tie it around your orange when we get to that bit. Either way, you're also going to need a knife and therefore probably a grown-up. After you've washed your hands, because we're going to be touching the sweets, the first thing you want to do is take your orange. This represents the world. Next, wrap the red tape around the middle of the orange. So if you're using the tape from the kit, you just need to peel it really carefully off your piece of paper, trying to make sure it doesn't stick to itself in the process. I'm going to start sticking mine onto the orange at the same time. The red tape represents the love that Jesus has for the whole world, like a big giant hug for the whole wide world, so everyone is included. As you wrap your tape or ribbon around the orange, maybe think about how we can love the world too. How can we care for it? Also, think about how we could show our friends and family that we love them. And then, the one thing I forgot, in the bottom of the bag should be some cocktail sticks. So very carefully take your cocktail sticks and remember that they can be a little bit sharp at the end. And the 4 cocktail sticks represent the 4 seasons. Do you remember the 4 seasons? Which one's your favourite? I love all the seasons. Spring, summer, autumn and winter. But I think my favourite season is spring, when all the flowers come up and we see baby birds and lambs. Carefully put some of your sweets or dried fruit, if that's what you're using, onto each cocktail stick. The sweets represent all of the amazing things that God has created. All the trees and all the yummy food that grows and we get to enjoy. They can also remind us of all the good things that have happened in the past year. Now, this year it might be a little bit tricky to remember to be thankful, as it has been a bit of a strange year. But as we put our sweets on the sticks, maybe think back about the good things that have happened. I've enjoyed some lovely walks. I've had some really lovely phone calls with people that I don't live near. And I've been able to read some really great books. What have been good things for you this year? What have been things that you can be thankful for? And then here's the bit where you're going to need your grown-up. Get them to help you cut a small hole in the top of your orange. And this needs to be about the size of the bottom of the candle so that we can put the candles in the orange. And then you want to pop the foil around the bottom of the candle. And this helps to stop the wax running down the orange. And then push your candle into the hole that you've created carefully. The candle represents Jesus and how he can shine a light out even into the darkness. Sometimes we can be afraid of the dark. What helps you when you're feeling scared? Next, we're going to pop our 4 cocktail sticks around the candle, but make sure they're not too close to the candle so that the sweets won't be close to the flame. And you want to put them not in a line, but kind of opposite, kind of the 4 corners. Now, before the last step, which you might want to do in a little while, remember that you need to tie your hair back if you have long hair like me. Take off any scarves you might be wearing or tuck them into your jumper or coat. Make sure your sleeves aren't going to be anywhere near the candle. And always hold the orange away from you and away from anyone else once the candle is lit. And remember to stand still.
Laid down his sweet head.
enjoyed our Christingle service. I hope you enjoyed the story. I hope you've enjoyed learning how to make a Christingle, and I know some of you will be making them. We're going to finish with a short prayer. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for Jesus. We thank you that Jesus is special, beautiful, wonderful, amazing, indescribable. We thank you for the Christingle. We thank you that it reminds us of the world that you created for us, that it reminds us of your love for us, that it reminds us of your gifts to us, and that it reminds us that Jesus is the light of the world. Thank you for Christmas.